Zel Boy Army, what is going on? It's your boy Zelonius, my spicy friend back here, Mr. Ains Harriet. We're here with another video. This time I'm looking at all the best icons in the game, in my opinion. This is my most popular video of all time on FIFA 19, so we're doing a new one for FIFA 20. If you're enjoying these videos, please like them, leave comments, let me know that you're enjoying them. Give me feedback, let me know what type of videos you want to see in the future. The comments, I want to make content that's good for you guys, that you guys enjoy. I stream every day pretty much on Twitch. Please follow my Twitch, there's a link in the description. From there you'll get to see lots more content from me. You can talk to me there, I stream live, so you can get to have conversation with me, ask me questions about the game. And yeah, more spicy content from me and Ainsley. But I appreciate the support in the videos lately. What I would say about this video in particular with the icon is, I know it's not that accessible to a lot of people, but I get people asking about this, who are the best icons. So I'm talking about all the icons that I think are viable, how I position them in game, etc. Some are really expensive, like the most expensive in the game, some are a bit more cheaper. So I'm going to give you the rundown. You might disagree, agree with some of it, let me know. So starting with the defenders, what I would say with icon keepers is, I wouldn't waste your coins on an icon keeper. Van der Sar maybe is the best out of them, but Stegen is the best keeper in the game right now, so I wouldn't be wasting your coins on those keepers. Okay, Puyol. I've used him in draft. He's a little bit slow, which lowers his price a lot, but his passing's solid. He feels better on the ball than his dribbling stats suggest, in my opinion. But his defending and physical stats are that high that he's a really solid all-round option, in my opinion. If you can hear a beeping noise in the background, that's an alarm that's gone off outside. Can't do much about that, sorry. But yeah, Puyol, if you're sitting on drop back and sitting deep, this Puyol card's going to be very good for you. I rate him and actually think he's a lot better than a lot of people think. Last year I wouldn't have used him, but this year I think he's usable. Okay, Zanetti. If you watch my icon swaps video on who I'd suggest to go for, then this Zanetti card is potentially a good option. He will be an elite fullback until maybe team of the season. We might not even get a team of the year fullback. So if you get him from icon swaps, that is a very good fullback you're getting for free. His passing's unreal, he's good on the ball, decent pace. His physical stats aren't bad when you look at the strength and aggression. His defending's unreal. His main weakness is his jumping, but heading's so useless this year that I think Zanetti's very viable and probably the best fullback in the game right now. Carlos Alberto, some of these icons are only like only the mid ones are available, so I'm looking at the primes. Zanetti's prime is available though for icon swaps soon. Carlos Alberto, I've used him, very good. He's not unreal at anything in particular, but he's just very well rounded, a very solid card. Also, he's 87 centre back. He's a really good option to use in this game. I rate that card quite highly. There's quite a lot of good icon centre backs, are all fairly similar. If you like Carlos Alberto, I want that Brazilian link. He's a really good centre back. If you only really want to spend this coins on his right back, you've got a lot of coins, but he's the best right back in the game right now. That's the net is arguably better, but at the moment that prime's only available probably November with icon swaps. Tejas, I wouldn't play this card at centre back, although he probably could do a job there. But you could do a swap where you put Desai CDM card into centre back and swap this Mateus. This Mateus will be an unreal CDM centre mid. Very good box to box with high, good weak foot, pretty quick, unreal defending stats. I just think his strength's a little bit low. He's a little bit small for a centre back, but I think CDM, if you move him there, very good. Rijkaard, very well rounded card, pretty decent pace, not elite pace for centre back, but his passing and dribbling is very good, one of the best in the game for centre back. Very good strength and just solid all round defending stats. And Dutch link, give you a strong link to Van Dijk, which is useful. His Koeman, again, a bit similar to Rijkaard, very good on the ball. I would probably put him into CDM though, that's shooting. His long shots are going to be really good, so I'd be moving him into CDM. His 85 baby card's just too slow, but this card's a very well rounded card that I think would be a very good midfielder. Baby Rio, one of the best. Okay, there we are. Baby Rio, one of the best cheaper centre backs in the game. One of the best options from the icon swaps, in my opinion. He's absolutely rapid for a centre back. Decent physicals. His defending stats aren't up there with the elites, but he still feels very good in game. His passing's good. Very good on the ball compared to a lot of centre backs as well. So he's one of the best options from icon swaps, I'd say. His Desai is quite similar to that Rio, except for just higher defending and physical stats. I really like this card. I've used it quite a bit, and I think it's very good value and cheap as well. This is the best left back in the game at the moment, in my opinion, but I just wouldn't be using him over Jordi Alba, probably, unless coins weren't a limit. If you've got unlimited coins, this is a great card. But Jordi Alba is not that much worse and so much cheaper. I just don't think he stands out enough at this point. This is probably the second best centre back in the game right now, in my opinion. I think Van Dijk's the best centre back in the game. All this card really has is he's a bit better on the ball, quicker than Van Dijk. Van Dijk's just taller and just has way better physical stats. So I think Van Dijk's a bit better at the moment. But if you have him and Van Dijk, that is the best pairing in the game right now. So those are our defenders. Okay, the midfielders. There'll be some midfielders that I'm leaving out, and it's not because I just think they're useless, but I just don't think they may be worth the coins or not as good options. Zidane, probably the best centre mid in the game right now. This mid Zidane. Hullet is probably a better CDM when I'll talk about him when I get to him. But this Zidane's just so well rounded with the technical stats. He's just very well rounded. He can do a bit of everything. He's got 5-star, 5-star, which is amazing at centre mid. He's maybe not quite as box to box as Hullet with the pace and stamina, but he's technically the best midfielder in the game right now. When I say technically, I mean like with his technical stats, the shooting, the passing, the dribbling. Fun card to use. I've not used this card. I used the 91, but the 91 was unreal, so I can only imagine this one. Ronaldinho, you could play at wing. I wouldn't really use winger formations, but you could play there. You could play him at Lam, Ram, or Cam. Very well-rounded card. One of the things he has over not many other cards like this in the game is he's very strong. I think his prime when that comes out is going to be absolutely unreal, but a very fun card to use as well. Perla, I didn't think Perla would be very good on this FIFA. I thought it'd be pretty rubbish, to be fair. But he's very usable. His passing is unreal. You notice he's amazing on the ball. His defending feels decent, so he just does position well and he can hit a shot if he gets a chance. He's just not one of the top end midfielders because he doesn't have those physical stats to go over it. But he's very usable and a fun card. Rui Costa, 4-star, 4-star. Very good, solid card, I reckon, this year. One of the better options, I'd say, in icon swaps. I'm not sure that many people use him, but give you a strong link to CR7, which is always good. Finishing's not elite, but if you look at his card, there's not really too many big issues with him. He's very good. Roy Keane at CDM would be very good. You can get him from the icon swaps at Prime if you're a Man U fan. I just don't think he stands out enough from someone like a Kante or sadly even a Moussa Sissoko. He will be better than Moussa Sissoko, I think, but there won't be a lot in it. And Kante probably will be better just because of the pace. It'll be close, but I'm not sure you want to put the coins into this player that much. But if you want him from icon swaps, solid option. This Nedved as a cam, I don't know if he's quite good enough as a cam or a lamb. He will do a good job still. I think his best position for me is centre mid. I've used him in centre mid. I really liked him. Just very well rounded card, decent value I think at this point in the game. Problem is though, if you're using him, you're probably using him over a Neymar or a Hazard, and they're probably just better value. Balak, a lot of these midfielders, they're just very well rounded. Balak's the same. I think his prime will be a lot better when you just up those physical stats, but a very good centre mid. I'd rather him centre mid than CDM, but he's just a worse version of Zidane with the weak foot, to be honest. Gerard, similar to Balak. The weak foot though kind of kills this card from being elite, really. Very well rounded box to box centre mid. If he was 4-star, 4-star, I'd really rate him, but he's not got the strength, he's not rapid, and the weak foot's the limit. Like I said, all these cards I'm showing I think are usable. Some might not be as good value as others, but a lot of them have weaknesses that stop them from being the top end, because obviously there has to be top end cards. Seedorf again, the Dutch links are quite nice. Virgil, shot power and long shots are better than I remembered. Very well-rounded box-to-box centre mid. You could play this card at CDM, to be honest, as well. He's quick, he's good on the ball, his passing's good, he's got good physical stats, and he can hit a good shot. 4-star is very nice as well. Where we're up to, okay, Viera, the best CDM in the game. We haven't got his prime yet, but this card, it's rapid, physical's about as good as he gets, very good defending, very solid on the ball with that dribbling and passing. One of the best midfielders in the game right now, the best CDM in the game by a none right now. I think this Kaka just about edges it over his middle card just because he's a lot quicker and better on the ball. He's just a worse version of Ronaldinho. About as quick, but quite a lot worse technically. Not as good strength. The strength with that balance and real low aggression, I just don't think he'll feel that strong. I really feel with Kaka, they've just not done a very good job with him. I think they've really underrated him. He's usable, but he's just not as good as he should be, in my opinion. Baby Blanc, medium-high work rate's really good. I didn't show his centre-back card because I feel that his CDM's the better option right now. His finishing's really high for a CDM. I would never play him at cam, but CDM or centre mid, he's a really well-rounded card. Decent defending stats. He just lacks the elite physical defending stats of some of the top CDMs, but he's a very cheap, for an icon this is, well-rounded centre mid CDM. He can do a bit of everything, and he's French, which is very useful for links. I think this SEM's better than the mid SEM just because he's a lot quicker. I don't think I'd be able to use him as a CDM. Still think his all-round game's good enough, but at CDM, those defending physical stats are very good. He's quick, and he's good enough at CDM to be able to spin and pass the ball around. I imagine a fun card to use as well. Okay, the forwards. These are what everyone really wants on FIFA, some of the elite attackers. Garincha, very solid card, 4-star, 5-star, good work rates. You know, Dylan Mike's been using him and really likes him. I don't think he's unreal compared to like maybe a Pele or some of the cards at the higher end of time, but he's a very solid option. There's not that many great right wingers in the game. I think he's good. I just don't think he's worth the coins right now. I think Messi's a better option. But his dribbling's elite. He's a very good card. His moments later in the year will be unreal. But I just don't think he has the strength, aggression, or high enough technical stats to warrant his price. This is a very underrated card. There's a chance that people might go for him in icon swaps. Only 12 needed, 6 foot, medium, 4-star, 4-star. Very solid for a striker. He's not elite at anything. He's pretty quick, but not quick enough to be elite. He's pretty decent on the ball, but not unreal on the ball. His shooting's pretty good, but not unreal on shooting. So his issue is he's good, but he's not really good at anything to make him a top-end striker. But Argentina can give you a strong link to Messi in icon swaps. I think it's pretty decent option, to be honest, and probably quite a cheap card. Ian Wright, skill moves are a bit of an issue, but he's got a good weak foot, very good shooting stats, to be honest. I imagine his prime might be pretty good. He's quick, he's got very good dribbling. Actually, is that Ian Wright's prime? Let's have a look. I thought Ian Wright was being stupid. Okay, that is his prime, and he's not available right now. That makes sense. Okay, I made a mistake there. Whenever he is available, that will be a pretty decent card. Eusebio, unreal. I don't know how this card's an 89. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. I really like this card. I would use him in my team, and I was using him and liked him, but I'm only allowed 2 icons for pro qualifiers, so I'm using R9 instead. I'll explain when I get to why he's a bit better. But this is one of the best cards in the game. He's got everything. He's unreal. He's better than the 91 just because he's quicker, better on the ball, better physical stats. But yeah, he's just crazy. If you can get this card, he's absolutely unreal. Strong link to CR7. He's very expensive, but he's one of the best cards in the game right now. Dalglish is just a worse Eusebio, to be honest. I don't get how the Dalglish card is a 90, but this one's an 89. That doesn't really make sense to me. Yeah, I don't really get it. But Dalglish, if you want a cheaper alternative to Sabia, very good card. Lots of pros are enjoying this card. Very good on the ball, very good shooting. Just doesn't have the pace and physical stats of Eusebio, but I really like him. Butragueno, he doesn't have the skill moves. He's somewhere between Dalglish and Eusebio for me. I think he's a bit better than Dalglish, just because he's quicker. It's hard though when you compare them. He's got a bit more dribbling, better passing. Yeah, I think he's slightly better than Dalglish. Dalglish's chemistry looks out good either, to be fair, with the Scottish, the only really good Scottish player I can think of at the moment on the game's Tierney, who's not really top tier either, but he's a good option. I like these three cards, and these are all very good options. 5-star weeks, massive this year. Butragueno also has the finesse shot trait. He's got very good passing and dribbling. It's just the skill moves and the physicals aren't that elite, but very good option. Butragueno is probably pretty good value at the moment. Cruyff, unreal card. Just again, like a lot of the cards, not got the physical stats of the Eusebio or the shot power to be quite as good, but he'll be one of the best attackers in the game right now. Amazing on the ball, very good passing, still very clinical, pretty quick, but not quite Eusebio. Best player on the game, bar none right now. Rapid, really strong. He just bounces elite defenders off of him. He's very good on the ball still. His shooting's unreal. Yeah, this card's just unreal. If you look at his return for me, quite a few of those games are rage quits in weekend league or where people have not played a full game. So he will be over a goal a game, and quite a lot of assists as well. And a lot of those games are rivals against pros. He's unreal, the best card in the game, but he's a crazy price to like. How much is he going for right now? Yeah, 5.53 million. Absolutely crazy price tag. I paid 6.2. A little bit annoying, but really good card, best card in the game right now. Pele, if he had the 5-star weak foot, this would probably be the best card in the game. But the weak foot just puts him a bit below R9 for me. But he's up there again as one of the elite attackers. I've used him in draft. Quite a few people use him and really like him. He has everything except for the elite physical and the 5-star weak foot. He's one of the quickest cards in the game at the moment. His shooting's unreal. I think he's probably the best dribbler on the game right now. Just probably a bit better than Messi because of the strength and pace he's got. He has a finesse shot. I love this card and I'd like to use him in my team, but I'm just not allowed to with the icons. But an unreal camo striker on this game. I don't think Henry's that great compared to what it should be. I think they've underrated his card. The balance just, it does it dirty. I just don't get why Henry has that balance. He'll be very good still, and the finesse shot's good, but I'd wait to his prime to use him. He'll be very expensive right now because Henry's popular. Let's have a look what he's going for. I'm not going to show him, it's not strike. 1.2 mil, just get Neymar. If you really want an icon on Henry, this card will still do bits. Again, there's lots of the... Del Piero just feels like another like Dalglish, Eusebio type option. I wouldn't be getting him over them because his balance. I think Dalglish, Butragueno, Eusebio are better. But he doesn't have the skill moves, the weak foot. If you really want to use Del Piero, he's very good still. He might be cheaper than them. So he's a bit of a cheaper option, to be fair. So if you're on a bit of a cheaper budget, he might be very good. Boys, I've gone through a lot of different players there. I hope you like them. If I haven't mentioned Icon, it's just because I probably don't think they're that usable on this year's game. Like someone in my chat, because I'm streaming on Twitch right now as I record this, said, what about Van Basten? I just don't think Van Basten... I love Van Basten, and I've loved using him on FIFA. I just don't think he's elite, and I want to recommend to you guys the players that I think are the best, most viable on this game. And sadly, Marco just isn't that right now, because pace is so important in your strikers. I hope you've enjoyed these videos. Thank you for watching. Let me know what icons you like, any that you've used. I appreciate you tuning in. Like the video. I'll see you tomorrow.